Okay, I'm gonna put y'all up here. Make sure I have my stuff right. So I have this set from Morovin. It's an acrylic set, and I'm gonna get into it. It's right here. Make sure my stuff is all right. All right. Hopefully I got most of my desk. All right. We should be good. Okay, so I got this Morovin set. It's acrylic, and I got this off of Amazon. It comes with some forms, some brushes. These are really small brushes, but we're going to try all the stuff that's pretty much in here. A dapping dish, and it comes with these colored acrylics. They're all green. This was supposed to be yellow, but they gave me, excuse me, they gave me orange, which I'm not mad at because I like orange, but I was kind of hoping to get yellow. Some green. I think I'm going to use this green because I really want it to be like green green. It's a toss up between these two. And then we have a silver iridescent, just pixie glitter acrylic. So those are the acrylics. We're going to swatch. I'll come back later and do a swatch, or I'll upload a video where I'm swatching, and then it comes with some monomer and a hand file. Okay, so I'm not going to use the forms just because I don't want to, and I'm going to use tips. I'm looking for some shears to open up my monomer. Now, when I got this off of Amazon, which was like last Monday or this Monday, it smelled like monomer, but the monomer isn't spilling out. So I'm thinking it's just a really strong smell. This is the monomer. It's closed really good. That's a good thing. I am in the mood for green after seeing all this pink and red and white and black and ready to switch it up. I'm ready for spring, and I know a lot of us nail techs are. So I'm seeing everybody post on Instagram, and I'm not the only one feeling this way. So we'll get into. Ooh, that is strong. I have to turn on my. I think I got my purifier one. Okay, and we're not doing them really long, so I have my colors that I want. I'm gonna place these back in the box. Like I said, I'll upload a video where I'll swatch all the colors, but y'all will see me use. I will swatch these, however. I have a paper towel here, so we're just going to swatch them on this paper towel. So I'll know which color I want to use. I want a really just honest green. Not too. Okay. I have to open all of this stuff because I looked at everything, but I didn't open nothing because I was at home when I got the package, of course. So that's that one. Come on, get off me. Ugh. Gosh, this is gonna, my nails are kind of flimsy. I can't see comments, of course, because my phone is on the stand. So I will respond to any questions or whatever later after this live. Gosh, they got this stuff closed. I can appreciate that. So real small. This is 10 grams or 0.35 ounces of acrylic powder, which you can get a couple sets out of here, maybe even more. It really doesn't take a lot of acrylic to do a set, depending on the length. of course, of the nails. So I'm thinking this color right here is more neon. Okay, so let's open our brush. Trying to move quickly because I know that um, watching these can be kind of boring, watching people just unpackage everything. I don't need that one. So they have a size 16 brush. Just gonna swatch them with the 10. So I'm gonna soften my brush here. And we're gonna swatch the first one. It's looks real bright. It is buttery. I think the right one is the one, the first one I said is the one I want to go with. I don't want it to look neon. So that is the one we're going to use. So yeah, we'll put this one back. And then we're going to go ahead and swatch the glitter as well, because I will be encapsulating some flowers. Good night. As soon as I go live every freaking time, my phone was just like dead and it wasn't making no noise. Now all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. So y'all just excuse that. For some reason, Google wants to mess with me and send all the notifications whenever I go live. So probably why a lot of people don't go live. Excuse my ashy hands. I did just wash them and it's so cold outside. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm glad they didn't mess this one up because this is the glitter I really wanted. I wanted the yellow one too. It was like a gold. Oh yeah, that's gonna give what I need to give. Okay, so we're gonna use these two, this one and this one. Now I have to just prep. So I'm gonna move my stuff off the way here. And I am going to probably use this brush. I have some tips here that I got from my nail supply store. They are straight coffin clear tips. We'll be putting those on. But in the meantime, I am going to style my hands. And I'm probably just going to do one hand at a time. I'm not sure. I'm going to do all 10 fingers. But I still have some acrylic left. So I wasn't able to get it all off. Which is okay because I'm going to put a slip layer. So I was thinking about soaking it off and all of that. But if it's adhered to my nail and it's not lifting and chipping, then it's okay to just leave it on there. So I'm putting acrylic back on. So I just want to make sure it's flush to my nail and it's not chipping off. And I'm pushing my cuticles back as I file this acrylic down. I have a piece of my hair under here. This is acrylic that I'm filing, not my nail bed. So just trying to make it flush to my natural nail. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my other hand too. And I'm doing it ever so lightly. The faster you drill, the lighter you want to work. You don't want to apply too much pressure when it's going super fast. Or e-file. I hate calling it a drill. E-file. And please keep in mind that I do have acrylic on my nails. So like this one. This is acrylic. They all have acrylic on them though. Now you know that it's a the acrylic is lifting is it'll look white. Like right here, it's kind of white. So I'm just going over it very lightly. I'm not applying hardly any pressure. I'm just removing the shine off the nail too, very lightly. All right. So I still have some acrylic there, but we're going to make a slip layer. So all right. So now I can turn this here. And we're going to get into, I'm going to wipe the nails off with some surface cleanse, which is also dehydrated. just so I don't have any hard time adhering my tips. Got my glue. All right, let's get started. These would be really cute, just all the way long, but of course I can't wear them that long. And you want to make sure if you're leaving acrylic on the nails, you want to make sure where you're adhering that glue, it's no acrylic, because then it won't stick as well. I did go and get me a little space heater so that my gel and my glue will work properly when it's a little cold in here, but I don't run it often. So, but today is a little cold, so I probably could have used a little less glue. So we did 8. We're good. I'm just going to go ahead and get the other ones set out too for my other hand. And I am going to clip this nail because it's just the rest of them are like right at the free edge. So I'm probably a 4. Might move down to a 5. Sidewall to sidewall. Yeah, I'm a 4. These are kind of thick. I'm gonna have to blend these. And I'm so used to putting tips on that I know if I'm putting it on straight or not. Oh, come on, glue. Sticking my fingers together, that's for sure. Come on. Sometimes it helps too if you take your sanding band and go under the tip so it adhere to your nail better. Sometimes that helps. Good night. It's sticking to me and not the daggone. Shoot. I hate when that happens. It might be still a little bit cold in here. My hands are really cold too, so that could be why it's not adhering very well. All right. I know this one's probably going to be a 3 on this finger because this finger is damaged. So I have to put a bigger. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this one. I don't know. KDS glue used to just work like a charm, but anymore I'm having some issues with it. I know they say if you dip the tips in acetone, they'll glue down better, but Okay, that one went, no problem. And it feels snug. Okay. And then my pointer finger. I got 1, 2. So we got the 3. And then my pointer finger could be like a 2. Let's see. For my thumb, I mean. Let's go to a 1. To This is the part that in the prep that takes the longest for me because my glue just don't be gluing. I used to love this glue, but as of lately, I've been having problems with it. And this is just some black nail polish and some green nail polish from me doing services, so it's not fungus. If y'all can see that. Okay, so we got our tips on this hand. And like I said, I'm probably just gonna do one hand at a time. So I'm gonna put my glue away. And I have to have them relatively short, not too long. I know y'all probably like, well, what's the point of getting those long tips if you're gonna cut them? Yeah, I know, because of the shape. And then I just go in and measure. And I did a bomb job. Now we're gonna go in and shape with a file. I'm doing a little bit at a time and I'm just checking to see what's coming straight out. A little thinner at the tip. make that coffin shape. This is like the longest I can wear them and still work. And you can cut these with scissors too, but I'm better at this with the file, so I don't do the scissor method. But you can use scissors too. Okay. Oh, my finger is so crooked. The actual finger. I did a good job of laying it on there, but I just like taking the corners in first. You just right at the corner, take it in, then work the way back, like further back by the free edge. Like I said, just do a little bit at a time. You want it to come straight out from your free edge. You don't want it to be oval filed. All right. I think I did my thing shaping those. Okay. Now I'm going to blend these chips just a little bit. It's not inside. They are super thick. I know I said I don't normally do this because I don't, but these tips are thick. Normally I use thinner tips, but they're good quality though. All right. That thing is loud. Not really, but it's just quiet. All right, so now I'm going to prep and prime my nails, and I'm going to use some basic clear. So this is just dehydrator. This is Mia Secrets dehydrator. This stuff works like a charm. I even use this when I do shellac nails or gel polish, or I use C&D primer or Cuscio. I have a Cuscio, uh, but this one works the best, I think. So some people say going with 2 coats. I don't need to because I've been doing my nails for so long. So 1 coat is enough for me. And we're just going to lay a slip layer. Hopefully y'all can see okay. I can't see my comments. Guess I'll find out afterward. And then if it comes out bad, I can always come back and do my other hand for y'all because I probably won't do it right away. All right, set that to the side. Now, got our monomer here and our brush. I hear a cute little baby. And we're just going to lay a small bead of that clear and we're going to press that out to the free edge. Because we're not trying to build the nail up. I have to get my flowers as well. So at some point I'm going to stop and grab those. They're just right next to me. But to get the tip too. Oh, that baby is so cute. She's a dad, dad, dad. Aw, I love babies. It's crazy how babies have so much personality at such a young age. Like my son had personality when he was in my stomach. Like I always tell him he'd been fighting me since he was in my stomach. Like he likes to play fight and wrestle. And that's who he was in my belly. He would just like nudge my stomach. Like, hey mom, I want to play. And I'm like, it's not playtime, it's sleep time. So he had a little personality even in the womb. Like it's amazing. Being a mother is the most precious gift by God, like ever. So it's a blessing. And one might ask, well, Mary, you only got one. Do you want more? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know, if the good Lord blesses me with a daughter, then so be it. But I'm not like pressed over it, like if it happens, it happens. But yeah, baby's so cute. I can hear her. Dad, dad, dad. Her mom's like, dad, dad, yeah, yeah. Oh, she's like, take me to my daddy. Okay, so I'm making these really as thin as I possibly can. And because I don't want it to be super thick, because we have to still design the nails. And then I'm going to encapsulate on top of that. So doing my best to make this thin. And I'm also trying my best not to rinse off my primer with wet beads. So I'm using very medium beads. So equal parts monomer and polymer. Just want this to lay flat. Okay. And I'm going all over the tip because I don't like fouling my tips, because they just foul right off when you go to change your color with acrylic. See how that bead isn't running? It's just sitting there. And I'm trying to be mindful to get my pinky in the frame, because sometimes I'd be like that and y'all can't see. So now I'm working on my left hand with my right hand, which is my dominant hand. And that's why it's going by smoothly for me. This little mat that I'm wiping my brush on, I got this from my nail supply store, and I noticed they don't carry these anymore. So I'll probably, after this, because I only have like a few more, and I know I have some acrylic and dip clients coming up, I'm probably gonna have to order me some dental bibs, because those work very well too. And I see a lot of the YouTubers using dental bibs, and they come in some cute colors. So, but I really do like this mat that I'm using. All right, so we have it on there. So now we don't have to like rush or worry about our I missed a little spot there. Now this brush, I don't know, it's kind of being a little funky. So I'm going to put my clear off to the side till later and get started with the green nails, because I know which ones I want. I probably should do the encapsulated, then do the green. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I have to get my flowers. Some gel on this one. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I'll wipe that gel off of here. There we go. So I have some cute little flowers, and I wanted to do green. Maybe I should do the acrylic. I want the two middle fingers, or maybe the ring finger and the thumb. Two middle fingers. I think I want the two middle fingers to be green. I might even do a nude. We could do a nude. Let's do a nude in the middle. The middle one I want to be nude. Like half nude. Like a French cut crease. I was gonna buy like the little cutter for this, but I see a lot of people just building it out. And then if it's not perfect, what they'll do is they'll just file it. Make sure I get my cuticles built. Make sure. I'm gonna have to file this down because it's pretty massive. These brushes are meh. They're all right. They're not horrible. I see a little gap here. And all that means is I laid my first bead, my first cuticle bead too far away from my cuticle. I'm just cleaning up that cuticle. I don't want the product to be all on my skin. Okay. And the reason why I did that, I'm gonna let that cure, is because I want clear, not clear, but the glitter right there. Okay. So now we're gonna go in with our green. The nails that I know I want green, I'm just gonna go ahead and do them all green. I'm just doing pattern motions, making sure it's covered from sidewall to sidewall. It's almost like a jelly green too. Gosh, these brushes are not it. I might end up changing the brush. Oh gosh, so flimsy. It almost looks like a jelly green. Cute. Now with this one, I was thinking about doing an ombre nail. This monomer is really good by Morovin. I see a little spot right here that I'm going to get to. And here. I did not get that cuticle as good as I wanted it to. Hold on, y'all. Just back it right back up. Okay. Now I need my clear to encase this. And I just encased where it's the ombre meets so I can file it and not file away the colors. I want to make sure it's even across. So I'm just lightly tapping on the top. Okay. A little more monomer in here. Well, that's not a little more, that's a lot more. I'm just going to take some of this out because I don't want to waste. There we go. This is just a little sucker thing that I got. All right, so now we're going to open up the iridescent glitter for the ring finger. And I'm just going to make that whole nail iridescent glitter. Make sure we have it laid properly. This glitter is just everywhere. Okay. And I'm going to do a little more on the cuticle. Okay, now I need to figure out what color green flowers will work. Do I want to do green or a different color? Green and yellow, green and white. That. That. So let's do green and white. Okay. So now I am going to take a little bit of clear to adhere my flowers. I sit down with the brush on the acrylic. It looks a lot easier than what it is because the flower tends to move. And be a little more clear here. Get my flower. And do I want a little line in it? Nah, I'll leave it like that. Okay, so now for this part, I'm going to go ahead and file it to get it nice and shaped. It's a little on the lumpy side, so get this part too. We'll get the e-file for the rest, but I just wanted to make sure my semicircle was cute. Now, what I could do is put some green there, but I'm not. I'm just going to make it with the glitter. Make it meet with the glitter. just pushing it up to that smile line. That is really cute. Shouts out to Tip Top. She did some yellow nails like these. That's where I got the idea from, the inspiration to do this look. Hers is yellow though, and I'm gonna do green, of course. Because I couldn't find any green looks on YouTube or Instagram that just gave, like the designs were not the greatest. So if anybody look up green acrylic nails, hopefully they'll see this look. And then the rest I'm going to encapsulate with clear, of course, because you don't want to foul on top of glitter acrylic because it'll scratch the glitter and not look as good. All right, so now I think I'm going to do the thumb all green before I get to encapsulating. So let's get our thumb. Y'all can see. I'm just moving it from sidewall to sidewall. These brushes don't wipe very well, so that's one thing I don't like about these brushes. Okay. We got a little bit of glitter in our acrylic, but that's okay. The main thing is making sure the structure is there. Making sure we got our sidewalls before we start swiping down. Gosh, this brush is not giving what it's supposed to give. I'm trying to use this kit, but I'm about to get ready to switch brushes. IBD brush, here we come. The bristles are just too flimsy for me with that. And it's messing up my shape. Which we could get back once we start filing. But right, our cuticle bead, we lay it away from the cuticle. Start moving our product to the cuticle. It's getting back cold in here. First of all, acrylic was curing fast. Now it's not curing. It's curing kind of slower. I think it's just this acrylic. It's getting stuck in the brushes. Ugh. I'm laying medium bead, so I don't know. I'll clean that brush once I'm done. All right, so this is what we're looking like so far. Now we just have to encapsulate our I'm getting some fresh monomer because I want my encapsulation to have a green tint. So now we're going to encapsulate the flowers. I want to make sure I got a nice tucked cuticle. And you want to make sure you don't have any parts of that flower sticking out of the acrylic because it's going to get fouled off if so. I'm building my apex kind of high because that flower was still kind of sticking out, but we're going to take it down once we file. But the structure is there, the shape is there. Push that down a little bit. Tuck that cuticle a little more. Now we just have to encapsulate. I should can encapsulate the green too. And I'm going over the green just because I like the way the clear makes colored acrylic look. Let's give it a little dimension. So this acrylic is sandwiched in here. You got the clear slip layer, the color, and then the clear. I don't know why green isn't like more popular with acrylic colors. I don't know if I'm just starting to like green, but I believe it's starting to become a favorite color of mine. That was kind of a wet bead, so that's why I'm moving it like that, y'all. Oh yeah, these are gonna be cute. Acrylic. Encapsulate the thumb. I should just go ahead and do the other hand. And this is to protect the color too, because you can like overfoul the color acrylic off. So to avoid that, I'm just gonna put a little bit of clear like that, and then we'll get our shape back once we file. So this is what we're looking like so far. Push that in. Oh yeah, tip top girl. You know how to design some nails. I should tag her in this once it's done. All right, that's that hand, and it matched my ring. But we're gonna put a butterfly there because she had a butterfly on this finger. It might be a little different, but I believe for the most part, this is what it was given. All right, so let's do the other hand. Let me see how much time I got. Thank you for the like. What time is it? It's 1:38. Okay, yeah, I got time to do the other hand. Let's get it. All right. So I already got my tips. Let's just get them glued on. Pinky. This is the hand that, boy, it'd be a catastrophe. But I cannot stand only having one hand done. So I'll do both. Trying to make sure it's going sidewall to sidewall. I try to have that tip right at my free edge where the cut crease is in my nail, my natural nail. Okay, maybe I didn't put enough glue. Yeah, some of these tips ain't laying down all the way. Come on, man. The middle one is a 3. Oh my gosh. I'm going to push that back because that nail is just crazy. See, and this is kind of jacked, but we cut it anyway. Try to hold my hand straight, my knuckle straight. Probably should turn my heat back on. Let's cut this because this is a mess. My thumb right here. I see like a little gap here because these don't necessarily fit all the way. Okay. I can tell if they're on, so I just like to tap a little bit. And they're on. One of these days, I'm gonna just like for like a week not do pedicures so I can have these long. Like I like that. One might argue and say these are long, but these are, I consider these medium length. Okay. So next step is to cut these puppies down. Just gotta cut down some more. This is the hand that I work with, so I like this one to be a little shorter, but it's about the same length, so. Mhm. This one's big. This one's a little shorter, but it's okay. I need this. I really need this hand shorter than I did the other one. So I'm going to move these back a little bit. And I always like to put the lid just loosely on it so that I don't get dust in my polymer. I'm going to make this hand wider. Not on purpose, just, yeah. You just take it in the corners first. This is horrible on this finger. It's like the hardest one from the file. Gosh. And the tip is coming off. It's just so hard for me to do this in my opposite hand. This one is loose too. It's so hard to do coughing on my own hands for me. And it's still loose. Have to kind of let it dry. Uh, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what I have to do. It's always the part that slows me down. Going on the tip. She's not staying whatsoever. I don't get why some of them stay on and some of them don't. I pretty much have them filed, or yeah, filed and shaped. I'm just gonna go ahead and start shaping the other hand. This is ridiculous. I think it's just too cold in here. So taking my 8080 grit file and start shaping these. I'm just trying to give my other hand time to dry, but still moving at the same time. So ooh, my hand kind of gets like a jolt sometimes. A whole lot of acrylic. Solid. There we go. I just couldn't pull my skin away. I didn't want to use these, so I'll break another tip off. See all of that on the corners? I try to get that. So that's that tapered look. That pinky is laid. All I have to do is take the E-file and get my cuticles and debulk the nail, which is all in one step. Okay, one second. I have to turn my air purifier up because it's getting strong in here. Okay, so I pretty much have these the shape that I want them. This one is just not staying. I think this nail is going to end up breaking. Like it's on this side, it's just not. I'll just shape this nail once I put the acrylic on because it's on there, but it's just not all the way on there. So whatever. I think it's because my room is cold. This one's on there. The rest of these are on there. They're pretty good for the most part. So next what I did was I took my column blended. I'm being careful not to get my I don't know if you have to see what I'm doing. Being careful not to get my natural nail, just the tip. Where the well meets the natural nail, kind of debulk it. All right. So now we're gonna go in and prep. Dehydrate and prep the nail. Okay. That's our dehydrator. Now our primer, which I'm using me a secret primer and prep. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with our clear. Get some fresh monomer. I don't want my brush to be soaking wet because I don't want it to rinse away my primer. Oh boy, I better soak this in some brush cleaner. This has acrylic in it and I left it sitting. Right. So that's soaking. Okay. And you want to make sure you do this step within the allotted time because your primer is good for 30 minutes. It has the most potency within 30 minutes. And that's like the double-sided tape for the acrylic to your nail. So you want to make sure you're getting to it pretty quickly. That's why I just go ahead and lay this on all fingers and then I can not have to rush. Still want to lay it flat. I'm sorry, I'm like doing this right where I can see. Okay. Got to remember to stay in frame. All right. So this one I'll be in frame for. Mm-mm. I clean my brush. Okay. Let's get the next one. So clear acrylic is the strongest because it's just the purest. It isn't cut with pigments or anything like that. So okay. I had to explain to somebody yesterday that nails are a luxury, not a necessity. So if you can afford something, I mean, it's okay to go without. That's like me. I don't think that it's worth paying hundreds of dollars for braids. So instead of paying hundreds of dollars for braids and complaining about somebody's prices, I just crochet my own hair when I feel like it. Um, Same with nails. I mean, the person was like, well, I'm not gonna even try to bother to do my own nails because I know I can't. Okay, well, stop complaining because that's a luxury that you want. She wasn't complaining to me, but it was more so like a conversation. But you know, you have to explain that to people sometimes, and it's like it should be a no-brainer, but it's not. But yeah, it's a luxury service, you know, and should nobody be complaining about somebody's prices. If it's too much for you, then go elsewhere. And who you are as a brand and that kind of speaks volumes based off of your pricing. So I had to learn that, and trust me, for the new ones out there, for the new nail techs out there, I get it. I'm moving my table. It's on wheels, y'all. But I get it. You're not confident enough to charge, or you might not feel like you're good enough. And if that's the case, then don't. You got to be confident in your pricing. Go ahead and try to file this a little bit. This nail was not cooperating a minute ago. See, this shape is just, the last set, this nail was not shaped right either. It's just so hard for me to shape and get that same tapered look. So now I can kind of file a little bit. I'm not doing it too hard because I know that this is still curing, but it's a little sturdier to file. Top of it. Okay, whatever. All right. Now let's get to decorating. Bring back our, I don't know if I want to do another cut crease. I think I'm just going to do 2 ombres on this. I don't want to do another cut crease, I don't think. So that is the middle finger. So what I'm going to do is ombre it. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Sometimes I forget that I'm recording. So forgive me if y'all can't see. Okay. And then this one is the straight up glitter nail. So get a nice sized bead. Oh, we don't get that. And we're going to clean up the sides before it cures into my skin. Wow. Got a little messy there for a second. I got the cuticle really good though. All right. So we got those 2 out the way. The lid on that. We're gonna get our little flowers. I did white and green. I'm gonna lay my flowers off to the side here. I'm not a fan of these white ones. That's not what the petals are breaking off. I've had these for so long. I said I gotta use them. So yeah, boom. And then I'm grabbing a really tiny bead and placing the flower on top of that bead. I gotta move kind of quickly because okay, that petal that came off, I just stuck it on there. Okay. Now what we can do is get our nude and do this ombre on this middle finger. Good night. It's just eating up my container. And if I want to bring back more of that glitter, I can, but it looks okay. Mm. This brush isn't bad. It's just real flimsy. Like I'm used to more firm brushes. This little Moravian brush. And I wish the handle was bigger. Handle is tiny. Okay. I'm gonna add a bead on the side here because it's missing some color. This cuticle always floods because of how my, oh gosh, I got, y'all see those holes right there? We're gonna fill those. Push up there. Okay, and we're gonna encapsulate this in clear. What in the heck is, sorry, I have to see what that was. We're gonna encapsulate this ombre in clear so that way I can file it and all that good stuff. You don't have to encapsulate the whole nail, just the part where the glitter is and the ombre meets. You want to build up the tip so it's not too weak. It's kind of going a pat motion. This nail of mine is just oddly shaped because of the damage that it endured. So I'll get this part right here. And it's not too thick. I'm checking the front across the nail. And that extra clear, I'll just file that off. All right, let's encapsulate this one as well. The flower nail. Nice medium bead. Bring that down a little bit. I'm gonna tuck this cuticle area. Clean up my side walls. I really can't see y'all because I'm trying to hold it for y'all. But I do my nails enough. I kind of know what I'm doing, even though I can't see it. Some more monomer here in a second. Oh yeah, it's gotten cold in here. I need to turn my heat back on. Y'all see how my monomer just like is running everywhere and taking forever to cure? That's because it got cold in here. Or my bead. It's not good for when you're trying to build an apex. So the heat's coming back on. Because it was warmer in here when I did my other hand. Okay. Should be getting better in about a few more minutes. Make sure I have enough product. That's a nice medium bead. We want to move that down. Uh, yeah, that's what I had for breakfast. Nails. I didn't eat breakfast. I was too antsy to get this done. I've been thinking about it for weeks now. First, I was waiting for my green acrylic to come. It came Monday, and then I just haven't had time to do it. So today I made time. Just it's like, yeah, I gotta go get this done. I do have an appointment coming too, but we got enough time. Oh, oh. Looking at the side of my nail, making sure it's built the way I want it to. This one does have a couple lumps in it, but it's nothing we can't file. So just getting it all together. Need to pat the top of it. Okay. It's not easy doing your own nails, let me tell you. All right. So now what? We got ombre, green. Okay, let's do the green ombre on the pointer finger. Oh my gosh, this brush is a mess. This is my non-dominant hand. And I'm trying to hold it in frame for y'all. So Oh, this nail looks super wide. But we can file that off. Oh, oh. Come on, get off here. All right, it's looking funky. I start to just do all green. Oh no. So this is just, all this means is how it's mixing like this. It's these two products don't mix well together because I'm using two different acrylics. The Morobin doesn't mix with Man's Secret very well. So I know next time not to do this. Is that off me? Okay. Interesting. Okay, now just the green nails. Mm-mm-mm. Swiping the sides. And this is how you build your apex, by not wiping that bead super flat. That's going to create that apex, that strength in the nail. I need some more monomer, y'all. Hold on. I use a lot of monomer on my non-dominant hand. It's hard to control the liquid in your brush sometimes. So I just gotta open this up. Some more liquid on here. If you have to go in with a second bead for your cuticle, you can do so. As long as it looks good. There's no gaps in your cuticle and things like that. Ugh, gotta get that cleaned. Get back in there. This green is cute. So I'm just blending my cuticle beads together because they were a little bumpy. It's a lot harder than it looks, y'all. Let me tell you. All right. Now just our pinky. And then we'll have to encapsulate the green as well. I don't want anybody coming for me. So I'm doing my own hands and I gotta hold it out of my own view so y'all can see. So you will just be where your work at, you know. It's easy to criticize somebody else for something you can't even do. I just don't even come on here. As of lately, I've been getting some good people, so I think all the trolls know better at this point. All right, I just wiped all that off. That's what happens when you make the bead too wet. It just wipes right off. You waste your product. That straight up went right to the napkin. Fun filing this hand, I tell you. It's not easy though. I commend anybody out there doing their own hands. This is not easy. I'm not going to sit here and cat. Ugh. Right. Especially on camera too, because you gotta stay in frame. All right. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. I am done with that. If I can get this brush to just sit here, stay. All right. Did I encapsulate? I did. Start putting the lid on my acrylics and getting off the way. This monomerstorism. That's the main reason why I want to clean up, is to get this thrown out. Okay. I'm going to stick this brush in here too. This one might be somewhat good. Come on. Stay. Gotta get the lids on stuff. It's really strong in here. But I dare somebody to say something to me, because the hairdresser stuff is way stronger. Okay, so we're gonna wipe up this monomer on my desk. I need some acetone, which I have some right here. Oh, you know what, y'all? I gotta clear coat these continuity. Okay. I'm glad I didn't like throw this out. Okay. So my clue's just right here. Then I still have I got a top coat. I gotta encapsulate the other nail too. I'm just gonna use this brush real quick. I'm in a rush to get this done and over with. Sorry if I'm out of frame. I kind of have to be. Cut that flat. Next, we're going to encapsulate my thumb. And this still needs to soak. So last one is the pinky. Oh my gosh. Okay, I took that. All right. Little rush in cap job. Y'all probably didn't see half of that, but trying to tuck this in. Let me see something. That one is empty. Oh my gosh, this is resting. It's resting in this container. You know, that's just gonna have to do. All right. So we got all this monomer stuff going on. I'll be changing my trash here soon. All right. And with filing, you don't have to do this first. You can do this file and debulk the nails. This is kind of just personal preference. This step, whatever you prefer. Me, I like to go on and get my free edge fixed. So once again, this is the 8080 grit file. Very abrasive, so be careful around your cuticles with it. Down. Ouch. Trying to get that from underneath. So now I'm just taking my same sanding bit and then debulking the nails. And I'm sealing these cuticles as well. This is a cuticle safety bit. Sorry if y'all can't see because I had to really look, but Apologize if y'all can't see because this is important right here. So there we get it. And then it's my non-dominant hand. I'm just trying to go on and get this out the way. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. This is my diamond handwork. Uh-oh. Trying to hold it in frame for y'all. Almost got myself. I like this bit. This is a new bit that I got. Even though it's a safety cuticle bit, still be careful. I know that some bits don't do good in reverse either. So this one, oh yeah, it's the bomb. And this bit I got from my supply store. So the bits I kept getting off of Amazon were just trash. Time it is. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see what time it is. Get this to come down. Real nice. Okay. I have to speed this along. I probably won't finish everything on here because my appointment is coming up. But follow me on Instagram if y'all want to see the final product, like the top coat and the butterfly and all that. But I will go ahead and finish filing. I'm a little rusty doing my own hands because I don't do them as much as I used to. So yeah, I just looked at some like at 240 and I'm like, dang, I would have been done. And I haven't been doing acrylic nails all like that lately. People have been just getting shellac and pedicures. So I got my times good with those. That's one file, and then I'm gonna hop off of here so I have to straighten up. This nail is just pretty. It's built beautifully. All right, y'all. So I still have to buff and all of that stuff, but y'all want to see a final product? Either stay tuned, I might come back and do it, or you can go on my Instagram because I'll definitely be posting it there. But yeah, I gotta go. I gotta clean up. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Emphasis on the subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you'll know whenever I go live. And that's it, y'all. Y'all watch me do my nails today. So this is my non-dominant hand, which needs a little more TLC, but not too bad. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm about to be out.